Hey there Capricorn, and welcome back to Unicorn Tarot for your monthly reading. This is going to be a reading for the month of March 2023, and we're going to take a look at your past, your present, and your near future energies. Also Capricorn, if this reading resonates and you'd like to book a personal reading, all the information about how to do that is in the description box below. Okay, already starting off with a conflict, Cappy, in your recent past. Some of you may be dealing with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Interesting. And there you are, showing up in your power in the current situation. So I do like that. Now keep in mind, Cappy, I'm going to say, throughout this reading, I'm going to say you, because this is your reading, but this could also be your person's energy, so take it as it resonates. So the main energy for your reading this month is the Four of Cups. There's a bit of an energy of disappointment, unhappiness here. I'm not really sure what this is about. We'll see when we clarify, but it does seem to be healed or healing in the current situation to a degree. In the recent past, you get the Five of Wands, Five of Cups, Queen of Wands. There's a conflict here, and this conflict that you're experiencing is tied up to the past. Now, again, I feel like there is somebody else tied up to you. Fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. I do not assign gender to my cards. Sagittarius is showing up very, very strongly here in this reading as well. This energy that you guys have tied up to the past, it's creating a conflict for you in the recent past. So this is like the distant past, but in the recent past, it's coming up. It's between you and your person. There's something here you guys just don't see eye to eye on. It's like you guys just could not meet in the middle because somebody's not letting go of the past here. Now, in the current situation, you get the Temperance, the Five of Swords, and the Devil. There's healing here happening for you, and you're showing me that. You're like, yep, I'm healing, I'm growing, I'm moving on, like I've truly evolved here. And you have, and you are. I don't know if it's the exact extent that you think. So it's almost like you think, I've made leaps and bounds, I'm a completely new person, I'm done with my transformation journey, I've healed, I'm good. Yes, but there's something here which you're telling yourself I'm farther along than I actually am. And we'll see why this is coming up for you. In the near future, you get the Ace of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, and the Eight of Pentacles. This is beautiful. I see a brand new beginning here for you following a very difficult, very painful ending. You're working, you're building, the energies are building for you. Your near future seems beautiful. So whatever came to an end in the past or whatever seems to be coming to an end in the current situation, there's a new beginning in the near future for you. And it's really beautiful. It's really working. And you're also putting in the work to make it work. So I like that. Let's start off by clarifying. I want to start off by clarifying the main energy for your reading, which is the Four of Cups. Four of Cups is clarified by the Death, the Five of Cups, which you get again in the recent past, and the Four of Pentacles. You're really unhappy following this ending. There was an ending. It was a painful ending. You get the Four of Wands at the bottom of the deck, so there's definitely a strong connection that you and this person shared, and it ended. And it sucks, and it hurts. And I do feel like, again, something in the past, somebody just cannot let go of the past. It's something that was said. It's something that was done. It's something that happened. And that in the distant past, whatever took place and whatever it is that you or your person or the both of you just can't let go of, that's what's causing this ending, or that's what caused this ending that's taking place for you. And it's just like, it's making you unhappy, it's making them unhappy, but neither of you is willing to let go of it. Again, it could be the both of you, it could just be one of you, but somebody here is just not letting go of the past, and it's causing friction. It's causing friction unnecessarily. Let's take a look at the Five of Wands for you in the recent past. This flew out. Five of Wands is clarified by the King of Swords, the King of Wands, and the Nine of Swords. In this deck, it's Prince, but Prince is King. Okay, here's the thing. Like I said, you may be dealing with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. We also have Scorpio showing up here. This conflict is causing you pain, and it's causing the other person pain. Y'all are both in pain over this in the recent past. There's a lot of anxiety. There's a lot of stressing out. How are we going to resolve this? How are we going to move forward? What's going to happen here? But somebody is not somebody is basically looking at this and being like, no, 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 no. Forget pain aside, forget anything aside. Let's look at this logically. Let's look at this practically, right? It's this person's way of essentially trying to mitigate their own anxiety, their own pain, their own tendency to overthink. But this person's like, look, and I do feel like this is your person. I don't feel like this is you because fire sign is showing up strong here. But essentially this person's like, look, if we look at this practically, logically, yes, this sucks, but there's just no way to resolve this conflict. Like, and again, this person gets the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. It's crystal clear, like, this is what it is. This is what makes sense. Yes, it sucks. Yes, it hurts, but we can't resolve this conflict. We can't get over the past, so it makes sense to end it. That's just the most logical conclusion here. Let's take a look at the Five of Cups in the recent past for you. Five of Cups is clarified by the Eight of Cups, Queen of Cups, Two of Wands. Somebody's trying to disconnect here. They're trying to emotionally detach following this ending, following the separation between the two of you. And again, they keep using the past as like the reason, right? Oh, I can't let go of the past. I can't get over what happened in the past. And that's why I need to detach. That's why I need to emotionally disconnect. But they're not having a very easy time doing this because they're showing me just as much as they're trying to emotionally disconnect and detach, the emotions that you two share, the love that you have for them and the love that they have for you, this love goes both ways. It's kind of like drawing this process out. Because this person loves you so much and they know that you love them just as much, it's making this whole attempt of theirs to emotionally disconnect and emotionally detach that much more difficult. They're like, yeah, this is taking a little bit longer than I have to, but they keep reminding themselves of the past, what happened in the past, the past, and they're using that as like an excuse or a reason to keep pushing forward in this attempt to emotionally disconnect. It hurts. It sucks. Like, they feel the loss of your energy, but they're just like, no, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. We need to break up. We need to separate, right? Because we can't get over this conflict. I just can't let go of the past. So obviously, ending this makes sense, logically. Let's take a look at the Queen of Wands in the recent past. Oh, okay. Queen of Wands is clarified by the Ace of Wands, Four of Cups, which is the main energy for your reading this week, or this month, I'm sorry, and the Six of Wands. This person wants a brand new beginning, okay? They really do. They want to rekindle this spark between the two of you, but they're unhappy, right? Their unhappiness stems from the fact that they can't get over the past. They're not letting go of the past. So they're like, okay, this is the best solution that we have right now, right? Like, again, the whole recent past is focused on the same energy. I want a new beginning. I want to start over. I don't want to lose this. But logically, it doesn't make sense for me to want this. We can't find a resolution to this. I can't let go of the past. So even though it makes me unhappy, even though I do want a new beginning, the separation, the ending, that's the best course of action for us to take, at least in the recent past. Somebody's going to have a change of heart here, though, because I don't see those energies sticking through. Let's take a look at the current situation. I want to clarify the Temperance for you in the current situation. Temperance is clarified by the Emperor, the Devil, which you get again in the current situation, the Five of Swords, which you also get again in the current situation. Like I said, some of you are dealing with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. It's showing up strong here. Somebody's need for control, need to appear in control in the current situation is causing a lot of self-sabotage. It's causing a lot of difficult energies for you and the other person because this other person is self-sabotaging. I feel like you're perfectly aware of like, hey, I know what I want. I'm in my energy. I know what I'm looking for, right? Like, I don't need to figure it out. I'm very connected to myself, to my power, etc. This other person, though, is putting on an energy of, I need to be in control. Things need to happen how I want them to happen, when I want them to happen, how I want them to happen, right? This is coming from a place of ego. This is coming from a place of the mind trying to control the situation. And all it's essentially doing here is sabotaging the situation. And it's self-sabotage, whether this is you or the other person, because it's going against how this person actually feels, right? They want something. They feel something. They want to rekindle this, but because they want to appear in control, they don't want to appear vulnerable, they don't want to appear like they don't know, how to take charge of the situation, they're essentially putting on a front which is not aligned with what they truly feel. And that is the definition here of self-sabotage, because they're going against their own desires. Let's take a look at the Five of Swords again in the current situation. Five of Swords is clarified by the Seven of Swords, Ten of Cups, and the King of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody's very stubborn here. They're very, very set in their ways. And they keep telling themselves, it's almost like they're trying to convince themselves, no, this is what makes me happy, right? Me being in control, me being the one to dictate the situation, me being the one to essentially say, this is how it goes, this is what happens, yada, yada, yada. That's what makes me happy. But it's not. It's keeping you set in your ways. This is the method of operation. This is how you've been operating in this relationship and past relationships for so long. And you're showing me that it's not making you happy because it's going against what you truly feel. But you're somehow convincing yourself that this is making you happy. And I do feel like this is you, Cappy. Because you are an earth sign. And I don't assign gender to my cards. This could be your person too. Take it as it resonates. But somebody here is basically telling themselves, how I've been doing things, it makes me happy. It's incredible. This is, but it's not. It's not. Like, you're showing me that it's not. So why are we sticking to our guns here? Let's take a look at the Devil in the current situation. The Devil is clarified by the Adjustment, which is the Justice in a typical deck, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Chariot. You and I do feel like this is your energy, you still see a long-term connection with this person. Like, you still look at this person as like, it's not over, it's not done, we can still build something here, we can still have this long-term beautiful relationship that we both want. You want to set things right, you want to restore divine balance here, you want to move past this difficult energy and move in the direction of having a long-term, stable, successful connection. That's why I feel like you know exactly what you want. You're very in tune with how you feel, whereas your person, energetically, emotionally, they still need to catch up. They're not quite there where you are. They're still in the energy of the ego. The mind is controlling the situation, the show, whereas you're more connected to like your higher self, your intuition, your true desires. This person's ego, their mind, and again, their need for control is very, very powerful. It's very strong. Let's take a look at the near future. I'm going to clarify the Ace of Pentacles for you in the near future. Ace of Pentacles is clarified by the Page of Pentacles, the Six of Cups, and the Moon. This is a soul connection that you're dealing with here, okay? And the energy to have a new beginning is available. The problem is somebody is not taking action. Somebody is showing me, look, I feel that this is a soul connection. I know that this is a soul connection. I know what I feel. I know I want to have a new beginning. They know all of this. But then when it comes to actually taking action, making it happen, doing anything to build this soul connection, build this connection, bring it back, this person is just ignoring that. They're suppressing that. It's almost like they're like, yeah, I know what this is. I just don't want to look at it right now. And again, it makes sense because when this person's in an energy of, it doesn't make sense for us because we can't get over this conflict, right? We can't let go of the past. So it doesn't make sense for us to be together. And in the current situation, they're still self-sabotaging. Even in the near future, of course, they're not going to want to look at this and be like, oh yeah, this is a soul connection. I'm so ridiculous. Why am I allowing my ego to take control here? So it's easier for them to just be like, yeah, I do want a new beginning, but I'm not going to actually do anything about it. And I'm not going to even admit to myself, right? Not to you, to themselves, what this connection is and what energy it truly embodies. Let's take a look at the Ten of Swords in the near future. Ten of Swords is clarified by the Five of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the Seven of Wands. Yeah, even in the near future, following this ending between the two of you, this person feels a loss. They feel a significant loss, not having you in their energy, not being with you. This is a deep connection that you two shared, right? Like, I don't know if you guys were married or it's just one of those connections where it's like, even if we weren't, we might as well have been because that's how deep this connection is. This person's showing me like, I feel all these things, but I'm resisting them. I'm pushing them aside. I'm ignoring them. It's literally like this person doesn't even want to admit to themselves how they feel, the depth of this connection, what this connection truly is for them. Let's take a look at the Eight of Pentacles in the near future. Eight of Pentacles is clarified by the High Priestess, Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Cups. Deep, deep down, if we took away this person's ego, their mind, their need for control, deep, deep down, they do want to work on things. They do want to build here with you. They want to come in and give 50% and you give 50% and rebuild this. The problem is, again, the mind, the ego is still stuck in analysis mode. They're evaluating and assessing, and what about this and what about that? And maybe we can get over the past, but maybe we can't get over the past. But what if she does this? What if I do this? But what if he does this? There's a lot of energy of like the higher self knows what it wants, but the mind is coming in and just making a mess of things and overcomplicating things and just really causing a lot of confusion for whoever this is in the near future. Let's close off your reading and see what the universe wants you to keep in mind this month. From the universe, you get the Prince of Wands, which is the Knight of Wands, the Three of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles. Somebody here, deep, deep down, feels the desire to reconcile. They want to reconcile. They want it so bad they can taste it. This is like a burning fire within them. But there's a difference between I feel I want and taking action. And when it comes to taking action, all this person's doing is showing me, no, 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 no. I'm on my own. I got to do my own thing. I need to focus on myself. So again, there's that conflict of what they want versus me, the ego, the mind. So Cappy, that is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. If it did, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you here on the next one.